Welcome back, guys. This is the perfect weather for this juicy Mississippi pot roast. Stay tuned. Hey guys, I guess you can tell what I'm about to cook today with these 5 ingredients laying on my counter. The infamous Mississippi pot roast. Yes, my family requested that I make this today, and that's what we're about to get into. And the 5 ingredients: your pot roast, 1 stick of butter, a jus gravy mix, ranch seasoning mix, and also your pepperoncinis. Now, the recipe calls for Hidden Valley Ranch seasoning pack. However, I don't know if everybody's making pot roast this weekend or whatever, but they didn't have any more left. I went to 2 stores and that's my limit. So I grabbed the substitute. And I've tried this brand before. It tastes the same. My pot roast was still flavorful. It was tender, everything. It didn't skip a beat with that ranch seasoning package. And I will be cooking my pot roast in my crock pot today. And I'm not sure what size I'm going to make. It's going to be a couple. I'm not sure. But I will definitely let you see the finished results. And with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. The Mississippi pot roast does not require bell pepper and onion, but I always add it to mine. I think I did maybe a few times in the past. I didn't add it, and it was still really delicious, flavorful and everything. But I just like my bell pepper and onion. So I'm going to go ahead and just rough a half of a bell pepper and a half of an onion into this. Okay, I just pretty much chopped up half of a bell pepper and half of an onion. And I'm going to go ahead and throw this in with the pot roast. Okay, here's my beautiful pot roast. I'm going to go ahead and add my garlic powder, onion powder, and pepper, and my vegetables there. And I'm also going to go ahead and maybe throw a pinch of salt in there. Now the rest of the seasoning package, the Au Jus gravy mix and the ranch, they're going to pull all together, and it's going to be really, really flavorful. Onion powder. Pepper. I'm going to go ahead and sear my pot roast before I throw it in the crock pot. So I'm just going to add a little oil to my frying pan. I love these frying pans from TJ Maxx, probably about a few months ago. They are super cute and they cook really, really well. Not sure who made them, but I picked them up from TJ Maxx. I'm going to sear my pot roast on both sides, and we're going to go ahead and throw it in the crock pot. And she is huge. I use the crock pot liner because I've tried so many dishes in a crock pot and the cleanup is a mess. So now I use my crock pot liners. We're going to go ahead and add the ranch seasoning pack. Put it all in there. Au Jus gravy pack. Just add it right on top of there. I'm going to throw in my pepperoncinis. I never add the entire bottle. Maybe just half, a few, that's all. Okay, last but not least, I've added the butter. And there are your seasoning. Mississippi crock pot roast. And we're going to turn the temperature to high and let this cook for 6 to 8 hours. Well, mine is going to be done because I've been using this crock pot for years. I've been making this dish for years, and mine is usually tender within 5 hours. So I'm going to say 5 to 6 hours for me. I guess it all depends on what crock pot you're using. So I'm going to cover this baby up, and I will see you soon. If you like, you can go ahead and complete your pot roast with those 5 seasonings. Okay, guys, you were pretty much done with the Mississippi pot roast. The preparation was done with the 5 ingredients: the butter, the seasoning packets, and the pepperoncinis. Okay, now this is my way when I add the onions and green peppers in here, and the onion powder and garlic powder. So with the 5 ingredients, go ahead, put it in your crock pot and just let it cook on out. That way is amazing. Okay, so this is just my way where I'll kind of tweak it and add my own size seasonings. So again, you can either follow my way or you can go the original recipe way. I just wanted to throw that out there. It's been like 4 hours now. Look how tender this meat is. I can almost make an Italian beef with this gravy. Something about my crock pot. Thanks for watching, guys. These are the end results. I'm serving my pot roast over a bed of rice with a side of corn and macaroni. It came out so tender, flavorful, and look at the pepperoncinis just sticking up in there. And the flavor just burst out of them as well. I also made some sandwiches, guys. I topped it with mozzarella cheese, put it on the broiler for about 3 minutes, and they were delicious also, topped with some jalapeno peppers.